Today we're continuing on and finishing up our Ikoria Lair of Behemoths set review. We're talking multicolored cards, artifacts. No, we already did multicolored cards. I've lost my mind, you guys. We're talking artifacts and lands today, you guys. We have a lot of really cool lands in this set. The introduction of triomes to Arena. Arena has not seen triome lands yet. They are very, very cool, and they're going to be super cool in Historic with the Czech clans. Oh my god, our whole world is about to explode, you guys. Welcome to 2020. Welcome to Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. And again, thanks for watching Hello Good Game. We're live every single morning, 6 a.m. PST, live on Twitch. You can also join our Discord, link in the description below. I know you heard of it a million times, but subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up, and hit that bell icon so you're notified of our future uploads. Let's get into it. The artifacts are some of the most underrated cards on the set. They're not also very good ever, but I always like them. I'm always gravitating towards them. They've got a really cool outlook on the game. A lot of them are ramp or provide abilities that are maybe not conducive to your color, that you can bring them into your color because artifacts are obviously colorless, right? So let's take a look at the artifacts for the set. We have Crystalline Giant for 3. It's a 3/3, an artifact creature. It's a giant, so that's pretty cool. It survives that giant wipe, which is probably not too prevalent. However, at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have from among Flying, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and +1/+1. Put a counter on it of that kind on Crystalline Giant. So that's actually really cool. And if he's on the field for a long time, that guy's going to get nasty, right? We have Indatha Crystal for 3. This is going to add Abzan colors, cycling for 2. Kateria Crystal for 3. This is adding Temur colors, cycling for 2. The Uzalith, one of my favorite artifacts of the set, a legendary artifact, costs only 1. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on the Uzalith at the beginning of combat on your turn. If Uzalith has counters on it, you may move all the counters from it to a target creature. Oh my god, you guys. We got something going on. And it might happen in the Uzalith. I don't know. So that's a great card. We love it. Ragran Crystal for 3. This is going to add Jeskai colors, cycling for 2. Savai Crystal for 3, adding Mardu colors, cycling for 2. Sleeper Dart for 2. When Sleeper Dart enters the battlefield, draw a card. You can tap it, sacrifice Sleeping Dart. Target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. That's actually kind of interesting. That might see some weird jank play. Spring Jaw Trap for 1, also might see some weird janked play. Flash, you can pay 4, tap it, sacrifice it. It deals 3 damage to any target. Interesting. Zagoth Crystal for 3, adds Sultai colors, cycling for 2. We also have a lot of really cool lands in the deck. We have 3 colored land, which is incredibly interesting. A couple rare lands to take a look at. We do have some enters the battlefield tapped, you gain life lands that we didn't previously have for the color set, so that's going to complete the life gain lands that we didn't have. Bonder's Enclave. This is a rare land, which is always worth looking at. You can add a colorless mana, pay 3, tap it, draw a card, activate this ability only if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. So a nice land for non-control decks to have as a draw engine, right? Normally it's just control decks that have an ability to access or use their excess mana, sorry. So more life gain land, Evolving Wilds, that's a reprint, we all know this card. Indatha Triome, this is interesting. So the triomes are what we call the 3-color lands, and they share the land types as well, which is really cool. So things like Dread Presence that deals damage to things or has a trigger whenever you play a swamp, these are going to all be triggered through your swamps if they have a black source in them, right? So Indatha Triome is a plains, a swamp, and a forest. It enters the battlefield tapped, and it has cycling for 3. Oh my god. We're going to have 5 colored decks every which way, you guys. The minimum colors people will be running is 3. It's going to be so disgusting. Jungle Hollow is another life. We have a Kateria Triome as well, which is adding Temur colors. Enters the battlefield tapped, cycling for 3. Rogran Triome, adding Jeskai colors, cycling for 3. more life gain land, Savai Triome, Mardu colors, enters battlefield tap, cycling for 3, right? So it's a similar pattern here. Scourge Baron, Swiftwater Cliffs, all these other life gain lands that we've previously not had. A Zagoth Triome, Salthai colors, enters the battlefield tap, cycling for 3. And then our just basic lands, you guys. So that's it. That is a full Ikoria set review. What are your favorite rare lands and artifacts? Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I think Crystalline Giant and the Uzalith is an absolutely broken combo. We should be running a lot of those in an artifact deck. Never mind all of these artifact lands. There is going to be some weird janked up artifact decks. Tezzeret is still here, you guys. He's not gone anywhere yet. And he has the ability to cast artifacts for less. Infinity, I believe the ability is called. So it's going to get a little bit weird with the artifacts. And then obviously every single one of these Triomes, it just blows my mind. So I'm really excited to blast my rare wildcards on these Triomes and definitely grab them in my early release sealed and drafts, because that's what I'm going to be doing right out of the gate before I open any of my packs, just to get the cards I want and get a nice clean start. So with that being said, you guys, thanks for watching. I'm live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST. I love your company. Most importantly, you should join our Discord, link in the description below. Check out our community. We've got a lot going on. Give our video a like, a subscribe, a comment, all those things. Hit the bell icon so you're notified of our future work. We're coming into an exciting time with the Lair of Behemoths, you guys. We've got a lot of ideas in the theory crafting engine in our Discord if you want to get a sneak peek on those. So it's a really exciting time for both me and I'm sure you guys as well. So thanks for watching. Be sure to always, I've already said all that.